All right, let's introduce your interior design project. This due date may or may not apply depending on when you're watching this. Okay, you've really wanted to update your room for a while now with new flooring and paint. Your parents have agreed to at least hear you out. You need to persuade them by telling them your plan and the cost. Thankfully, you can paint and you have all the painting equipment you need except for the paint. You also have a family friend who will do the flooring for free. What are you going to choose? How much will it cost? Let's find out. When I'm saying he'll do the flooring for free, I mean install the flooring. So here are your objectives. You're going to research and choose the paint and the flooring. You're going to use fractions, mixed fractions, to figure out the surface area of your room's floor. You're going to use mixed fractions to figure out the surface area of your room's walls. You'll use decimals then to calculate the total cost of the flooring, and use decimals to calculate the total cost of the paint. So we're going to do fraction computations and decimal computations as a part of this project in showing all work. Then you're going to create a persuasive presentation to accomplish this. Your persuasive presentation is aimed at persuading your parents or guardians to make this happen. Okay, first thing we're going to do, you're going to measure your room to figure out the area or surface area. You must use fractions for this project, so you might need to add a few inches. So if your ceiling is exactly 8 feet, you can't do 8 feet. You have to do 8 feet and 1 inch, which would be 1/12, or 8 feet and 2/12, which is a sixth, or do 8.5 feet. That might make your work a little bit easier, but I want to see you do mixed fractions. Okay. Then you'll choose your painting and your flooring. You can use retailers' websites like Menards or Lowe's. You could find an actual paper ad, or you can actually go to a store, make your details clear, like what store you bought it from, the name brand, the product name, the name of the color. It's not going to just be red. It'll be some fancy name, like Cardinal Red. The cost, all that stuff. Figure out how you're going to display it. Probably a keynote or a PowerPoint, but you could do it on a poster board or other ways too. You will turn in the following 2 worksheets that are attached, showing all your work step by step, showing every step of your fraction multiplication, your fraction addition, your decimal multiplication. You could work it out on paper, take pictures of this, neatly organized. You can use a calculator to check your work at the end, but that's not what you turn in. That's just to double check. If the calculator answer is different, go back and redo your original work. You must use fractions when it asks for fractions. You must use decimals when it asks for decimals. I don't want you to convert them. I want you to show me you can do both of them. You have them both mastered. Make sure to always round money to the nearest cent, which is hundredth. So if you come up with an answer of $8, 325 thousandths, you can't do that. You got to round to the nearest penny. So that would be $8.33. Okay, so in your work, I want to see this, but then in your answer, I want to see that. Okay, you'll then share the information above in a persuasive way. This doesn't need to include your calculations, but should neatly lay out all the relevant information. You can present this information for whatever medium you choose, poster board, keynote, Google Slide, PowerPoint, Canva, whatever. Good luck. Have fun with this project. So here is your rubric. The flooring worksheet with all your work is worth 10 points. Your paint worksheet with all your work is 15 points. The flooring details, what kind of flooring do you have? Did you do tile, vinyl plank, carpet, gymnastic mats, whatever? All the details that go with that. The paint details, where'd you buy the paint, what kind, all that stuff. And then your persuasive presentation, you're aiming your presentation at your parents or your target audience, though you're turning it into me, talking through how you persuade them. Total out of 40 points. That's the basics of this assignment. I'll have some other videos breaking down how to do the worksheets.